What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Deleah Tishay, and I'm in the building with none other than Av3rage.
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. So tell me, how'd you come up with the name Av3rage?
Well, really, my government name Joe, so I just did the whole little average Joe type thing, but I had to put my own flavor on it. I guess put a 3 in there, but that's really all
dope.
it was.
That's definitely dope. I never would have guessed that. Average Joe. Ha! That's hilarious. I like it.
I like dad jokes, if you can't tell.
That's what's up. So how long have you been doing music?
Really about 2 years, something like that. I mean, I started, I guess it was 2020, right before the pandemic started. And then I started doing open mics, things like that, and eventually kind of moved on to doing a lot more shows. And then now, I'm signed with Money Wave Empire and everything. So, it's moved progressively forward the past couple years. So I'm just ready for the next chapter.
So you telling me that the pandemic made you decide to do music?
I guess, yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, it started with just kind of freestyling with the homies and stuff, but after a while, they all just, low-key, they didn't even like rapping with me anymore. Like, they stopped doing it. They stopped freestyling with me, like, dude, you're too good, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is no cap. I wasn't even trying to, like, embarrass nobody. But that's what they didn't want to do it no more. So I was like, fine, I guess I'll just go find people that want to do it.
Oh, that's crazy. So who are some of the people that you've worked with so far?
I've worked with Queso Bobby, Payday 400, Sin, P-Wop, YBGBT, Smiles, Monty, Hustle. Let me see who else. I try to be as collaborative as possible. I mean, I've worked with all of Guala Gangway for the most part. I'm hoping to work with more artists. You know what I'm saying? The P-Wop feature's probably been the biggest I've gotten so far. I have a couple with him. He's gonna get on 3 on the album, I believe. So, and the album's coming out later this year. But
that's definitely dope. What are some of the songs that you've done so far?
Been Grinding Way Too Long, which is one that's actually going to be a part of the Tishay Awards coming this August. I've done that with Queso Bobby. If y'all want to check out on all platforms, I have an album out called Law and Disorder. And try to think. I have an EP out called Want My Peace as well. That's a 4-song EP. Just go check me out, Av3rage, anywhere, all platforms.
Got you. And did you say which is your favorite song you've done?
My favorite song? Man, I really don't know.
What?
I have a lot that I've done, a lot that's even in the vault too, so it's like, it's hard to pick just because of the fact that I feel like I have a wide variety of like vibes that I can give.
Got you.
So like, I might have a certain subgenre that I have a favorite for, and then another subgenre that I got a favorite for, but like I just moved to different subgenres so much that I really couldn't tell you.
Got you. That makes sense. Well, here at Tishay Radio, we do play a game. And this game, it consists of you eating movies.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
So what happens is I ask you a bunch of questions, and any question that you feel like you don't want to answer, you eat a lemon.
All right, I'm with it.
Now, do you like lemons?
Not at all. Not at all.
Good. So I did good.
Yes, you did good.
Perfect. So let's start it off real easy. Have you ever dissed somebody on a track?
Yes, but I never released it.
That's good. You gotta express it.
Yeah, I had to get it out. I never released it. Don't get me wrong. There've been some subliminals too that I have released, but yeah, I never full on dissed nobody and released it.
That's good. Has anybody ever dissed you?
Yes, and I actually have never even heard the song.
Ah, that sucks. You gotta hear it. How you supposed to
I don't want to give it the time of day. I ain't even worried about it. I'm doing my own thing.
That makes perfect sense. I love it. Have you ever refused to do a verse?
Yeah, I can't count. There were times I'm just like, I can't hear myself on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you be nice about it.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah.
That's what's up. Have you ever been too lit to perform?
Yeah.
Did you still at least try to perform?
I mean, I still perform. Be real honest.
Have you ever taken somebody off the track for being trash? You're like, you just don't fit. Somebody out there like, man, that's me. He took me off the track.
I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I love you.
That's what's up. Have you ever been skinny dipping? I thought I was gonna get a limit.
Tripping. I'm trying to think the best way to put this. My hoe had no shame back in the day. Okay, like none at all.
That means you had no shame either. You went skinny dipping.
My hoe. Me, I'm hoe. My hoe, like, yeah, there was no shame in my game. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, but we still gotta get you to eat a limit.
Oh, me.
Have you ever been suspended from school?
Yep.
Answering everything. Wait a minute.
Come on, no.
Have you ever fought behind a girl?
Hell yeah. Well, okay. There was one time when I was like 10 years old or something.
I'm trying to get you to eat a limit. You gonna say a name or nah?
Yeah. David Parrott, that's my homeboy. Hell yeah. He was trying to fight me over this girl that he was dating, and we was in middle school, we was kids, and she was two-timing, whatever it is, but we cool now, we homies. We cool now.
You got adapted out, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
You kinda tough. I don't like it.
I'm gonna answer them questions. Let's go.
Let's see. Have you ever cheated? You could eat a lemon.
Well, I mean, my girl know I ain't ever cheated on her.
Oh, man,
but yeah, I mean, just call that little schoolyard stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever stole a bar?
Stole a bar? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I shout him out though. It's different. Hold on. Hey, if J. Cole can do it, I can do it. Hold on.
That's what's up. Well, it looks like you kind of defeated the game. You won.
Hey, I conquered that shit. Let's go.
No more limits for you. That's fine. So what do you feel is the hardest part about being an independent artist?
Beats. It's if you don't have good producers around you, if you're not a producer yourself, like, it is so hard to find good beats without having anybody charging you an arm and a leg for a release off YouTube or something like that. Like, local producers to me have the most value right now. The power's in y'all's hands, man. Like, if y'all got something hot, like, you give it to the artist that you know is gonna make it hot. But like, if we just selling it to everybody that want to sell it, like, it don't matter. So getting beats is hard for me just because of the fact that you find a beat on YouTube that you don't like, or if you find a beat on YouTube that you do like, and you go and try and buy a lease and someone bought the exclusive already or something like that, and it's like, so I try to make a lot of my own beats and then find them locally too, but it's still a process because a lot of the beats I make, I try to make different stuff for other artists too, so like, I don't really be making beats geared towards my music per se.
Got you. What is your favorite part about the music process?
I would definitely say the mixing process. I mean, I'm an engineer, like, for other artists as well. I engineer for myself too, but just being able to take a raw vocal and just with a little bit of processing and putting a few plugins and doing some EQ work, like, it can completely change a mix up. Like, I've seen songs go from something that you wouldn't be caught listening to something you'd hear on the radio just because of a mix.
Got you. That makes perfect sense. What are some of the challenges you feel like you face besides beats?
I would definitely say in the past it had been like artists weren't super collaborative for a little bit in the city. I mean, everyone's really coming together right now, though. Like, I haven't seen the city come together like this ever. So, like, for this to be happening the way it has been, like, it's actually a huge blessing. But there for a while, like, it was hard to find artists that really wanted to collaborate and actually produce something instead of just talking about it, you know?
That makes perfect sense. So during the COVID, while everybody was figuring out their lives and stuff, you became a whole rapper.
I was trying to. I mean, I heard a lot of people did the same thing too. Like, I mean, it is what it is, though. I'm finna run with it.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, appreciate that.
Let me ask you another question.
All right, ask away. Let's go.
Have you ever got to a point where you wanted to stop?
Oh, hell yeah. But it's all right. Like, I feel like everything that's worth it, like, it's gonna come with some pain, some sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I've ever done, I've had to sacrifice something to get what I want out of it. It's like the end goal is really what I want, and if I can't obtain that, and because I'm quitting because of one bad day or one bad experience, like, this really wasn't something that I obviously wanted bad enough.
Got you. That makes perfect sense to me. So, what are some of the things that you want to obtain with music?
Really, I just want people to hear me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to be able to pay my bills with this shit. That's the big thing. I ain't trying to be like super famous, nothing like that. I mean, if it happens, cool. Like, but I just want to be able to pay my bills, keep my moms and my pops and my grandparents in some nice houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get my people right, and I'll be straight.
That's what's up. I love it. I definitely love it. So with everything that you want to do, can you name a couple artists that you want to work with? Some big time artists?
Some big time artists? Me and Jack Harlow got to get something. I cannot even lie, bro. What we would eat, I'm telling you. But that's down the line, whatever. And then J. Cole, of course, because that is my favorite artist of all time. Like,
really?
Oh, yes. Let me tell you. We got the same birthday. Like, this made my spirit animal. I don't know how else to explain it.
I got the same birthday as NF. You know who that is?
Oh, yeah, I know who NF is. Hey, yeah. That's dope.
We're on the same day. So, tell me, what's the oldest line you remember writing?
They all cringe.
That's the point. That's what we want to see where you came from. We want to know.
Okay. I'm trying to think of one.
We done heard some stuff, so it's okay.
Man, I got all my old notes right here on my phone. Hold on. We're about to do some scrolling. Okay.
That's what's up. So you can do your notes on your phone. That's crazy. What happened to pen and paper?
Hey, I know. All I gotta do is walk in with this thing in the booth. I'm straight.
That's what's up. We just need like 2 bars.
2 bars. Okay, let me find something. Oh my gosh, where are all my... This is that vicious slip through the premonition, hanging you up in suspension. That's it, really.
Hey, that's dope.
No, that was cringe. Oh, that's exactly what it was. It's all right, though. We grow and we change and we become better.
What's your least favorite song that you've done?
Oh, Lucifer's Playground. It was my very first song I ever recorded. I recorded it on some Apple headphones, and my dumb ass put it on all platforms. It's there forever.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
We're going to go have to listen to it.
Oh, man.
We're going to check you out.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all check out the new stuff too, though. Okay?
He said, don't stop there.
Yeah, that ain't average. That's the old guy. That's the old kid. Okay.
Did you ever change your name? Were you something before you were average?
No, I've always been average.
That's
I thought of a bunch of different names before I just finally like decided we're average.
What's one of the names? If you weren't average, who would you have been?
My brother cheesy as hell for this. He tried to say I should be Joey Dabass because it's like Joey Badass. Oh, I did dabs like daily, so he's like, just call yourself Joey Dabass, bro. It's like, you gonna make me Riff Raff Part 2, bro. I can't do that.
That's hilarious. So tell me, how do you measure your success?
Really, just by the amount of interaction I get with the people that really fuck with me. You know, like if there's somebody at a show that give me props and stuff, like that's so cool. I love that and I really appreciate that. But I really fuck with the people who's over here listening to my music daily, who's sharing my posts, who's gonna be showing up to these video shoots and all this. Like when y'all showing up and showing out and supporting, like that support's free, but I appreciate every single bit of it because it's actually priceless to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff is what will eventually create success, and that's why I feel like I need to like nurture those relationships with those people that interact.
That's what's up. Who are some of the people that you enjoy working with?
Every time me and BT do something, it's crazy. I can't lie. We got a whole tape that we've released. Like, I mean, it's slept on. Nobody be listening to it just because of the fact that we dropped it like as a separate artist, like as like a duo. We didn't even drop it on like one or the other page. But like, I mean, y'all go check it out. It's called Level Up by BT and Av3rage. ampersand, not the word.
That's what's up.
But no, I love working with BT. Smiles, Hustle, he's, my God. I call him Oklahoma City's Kendrick because, I mean, that dude, he's insane. I don't know. I'm sure you've heard of Hustle and talked with him or something, but that guy, to me, he's the most skilled rapper in the city. And the man got a Rick Ross feature, so, I mean, that's all you gotta say. On me.
That's what's up. Have you ever got to a point where you had writer's block?
All the time. I'll be punching in now because of that. I sit there and I sit in the booth and I'll press play and I'll freestyle the bar, and if I like it, I'm like, cool. If I don't, I delete it.
So you have an at-home booth?
Yeah, I got an at-home booth, and then I record over at Unwired Records.
Oh, that's what's up. So would you being able to record at home, it's like you're not on nobody else's time. You like, I do it all night. That's what's up.
I mean, Nathan, he messes with me because of the fact that like I engineer there as well. So like when other artists want to record and stuff, I'll record them and mix their vocals. So whenever I want to record there, as long as there's nobody in the studio, he usually will let me do it pro bono. But I just try not to take up as much of his time at the studio that he could be making money, you know.
That makes perfect sense.
But the equipment there is definitely
but
much
when
better.
you a star. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your time.
Exactly.
What's your least favorite part about being an artist?
It's got to be the social media, really. I like to like make my music and talk to the people that's around. Mm-hmm. But I also know that like it is a huge necessity to be social media interactive and be present there, because that's all people's on right now is social media. I mean, right now, look, we on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, like everything right now.
What's your favorite platform? Don't say it. They gonna get you.
I hate TikTok, but I also like it so much because it's just little short videos.
Yeah, right?
It's perfect for my attention span. I'm like, 7 seconds? Cool. New dopamine rush. Let's get it.
That's what's up. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully getting a Jack Harlow feature. Shit.
Ooh. That's it? You gotta take over the world or something?
I see the whole team, the whole Money Wave team, really up. Like, I mean, the way things have been moving, and I'm hoping it's staying moving up. The city itself is just, there's actually a scene starting to get created, and that ain't been the case in a long time since like J-Po and OG Bucket Loc was around. You know what I'm saying? Like back then there was a little bit of a scene. It's finally starting to happen again with Gang Tai June blowing and like N7 and P-Wop coming out and doing their thing. Neighborhood Barbie doing her thing. Soul and B, Mary Marie, of course, De Niro Stacks, like all these other people that's just, they've been around, they doing their stuff, they doing it, and like there's more people at shows than I've seen in a long time, so I don't know.
You're enjoying the moment.
Yeah, I'm just kind of living in it.
That's funny. So it's awesome also. So what is the craziest thing a fan has done so far?
Oof. Trying to think.
Have you signed a tit yet?
Hell no, my girl would kill me. I've seen some crazy stuff, but my name Av3rage, so people don't try and do no crazy stuff to me, I guess. I don't know. Like, I've seen some crazy shit though.
What have you seen?
Well, I seen this
You
one
ain't gotta
kid.
use no names.
This one kid was singing. We was doing a little open mic, and he's singing at the Hideaway Lounge, and he starts singing, and he's singing some R&B shit, like getting it. I'm saying like Usher type shit. And this 30, 40-year-old girl walks up here to this 21-year-old kid, starts dancing and grinding on him. Next thing we know, they going home together. I was like, yo, hold on.
Like, y'all didn't come together.
Yeah. Oh, it was not right. I said, she old enough to be your mama. What's
That's hilarious. So where has music taken you so far?
We've done a few shows around the state. I mean, we've done some in Dallas. We're going to do one in Atlanta coming up. We got one in North Carolina coming up. Kansas City, Missouri coming up. Really, I mean, it's going to take us all over the map this coming year. But
What are some places that you want to go personally?
me personally, I want to be able to go and pack out like a whole stadium for one tour. That's it. One tour, and then I would be straight.
Not one tour and you be straight. That's a start.
No, I'm saying pack out stadiums for one tour, because you know there's steps to this. Like there's levels. You got the smaller tours where you're hitting them small bars and stuff, them little like dive bars, things like that. The kind of tours we on right now, and then like you got a little bit bigger tours where you go to like the tower type venues. You know, a little bit bigger. You go to places like what's that place in Oklahoma City that we always go to? They have raves too over there. Farmers Market.
Love Farmers Market.
Yeah, Farmers Market's a great venue. Places like that, you know, and then you start moving into the bigger stuff. Like I ain't ever seen
Madison
nobody.
Square Garden.
Yeah, exactly. Like I ain't ever seen nobody sell out Madison Square Garden except like J. Cole, people like that. Like dudes they on that top seat, and I don't care if I ain't even got like, I don't know. I find the respect better than the fan adoration, if that makes sense. Like the respect from the artists, because they're the ones that's actually like doing the craft. So like they're gonna respect it a lot more just because they can level with it.
That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. So with the features that you want to get, so say J. Cole walks in right now, and he like, hey bro, I really want to get on a track, but I don't have time to get on a new track. What song would you want him to get on?
Oof. That is a tough one. I'd have to say sorry, K, so I'm kicking you off, grinding. We're gonna remix it.
Okay, you ain't gotta kick him off. He can just be on the extended version.
Remix, K, so alright, I guess.
That's hilarious. He said you got sorry case. He was about to get booted.
On me.
You can't boot for a hypothetical.
Oh.
That's what's up. So Beyonce was to walk in and was like, you know, I really like your music. That sounds like Michael Jackson, huh? Whatever, you know, Beyonce with her low voice, she comes in here and she wants to get on the track, and she was like, I want to remix. Which song would you let her get on?
Oof. What song, babe? You would know better. You like Beyonce a little bit.
Gosh, that's so hard.
I know, right? She got crazy fucking versatility. Like she can do it all.
I know, but what's Beyonce?
Oh, you saying I ain't good enough for Beyonce, huh?
What's going on here?
Okay, no, all right.
I'm not the musician here. That's what I'm saying.
Really, I would have to say.
Cause you know Jay-Z gonna hear it. You know once Jay-Z hear it, you know J. Cole definitely gotta hear it.
Oh me, yeah. I would want her to do some background vocals on the hook for Safe and Sound.
Okay, that's what's up. This Safe and Sound, that's your favorite song, ain't it?
Hey, Safe and Sound's nice. But But yeah, I got been grinding way too long with Queso, and then Safe and Sound with BT. That's probably the best quality song on the Law and Disorder album that I released. But
So what's coming up for Av3rage?
I have an album coming out later this year called Crowd Control. It's gonna have lots of collaborations. All Iguala Gang, BT's gonna be on there twice. P-Wop's gonna be on there 3 times. I'm trying to think of who else is gonna be on there. I mean, I got probably 7-8 features on the album, but I mean it's like a 16-song album, so I mean there's gonna be plenty of stuff to listen to here. Probably about 3 months, something like that. I got all the songs recorded. We just gotta get cover art, things like that straightened out.
Are you still at the level in your artistry where you answer messages, or have you ever answered messages?
Oh yeah, I still answer messages. I mean, I ain't gonna cap about it. Like,
are you one of the artists that if someone hit you up for a feature, you'd get on a song, or how does that work?
So if we have like a previous relationship, like there's plenty of dudes that I've worked with multiple times and or worked with whenever, you know, neither one of us were at the level that we are now. Like, we'll work with each other for the free, but like, you know, this craft is still a craft, and we still put a lot of hard work into it. So, you know, I've paid for features, you know, I charge for features. That's just kind of how I feel like it is. If it should be, if you don't have like this personal relationship with this person.
Gotcha.
And you know, if we work together and it turns out really well, and Queso, for instance, first time we worked together, I had paid him for a feature, and then he liked the song, was real impressed with it, and we've worked together multiple times since, and we've never exchanged money after that, just because of the fact that, you know, you invested into yourself. Now this person sees that you're serious about your craft, and he's also gonna take that into consideration next time he's working. If you're serious and you want to invest in yourself and you're putting money on the table because you want to make your best music, like, you're passing the vibe check first thing, you know.
That makes perfect sense. So if a new artist was to walk into the room, what are 3 gems that you could give them?
Stay outside. Talk with as many people as you can, and never stop performing. Like, the more you perform, the better your shows are gonna get. Period. I mean, it's just like anything else. You practice, you're gonna get better. And around here, like right now, anyways, if you don't have much of an internet presence or anything like that, like, your shows really have to show them who you are. So I mean, work hard on shows, rehearse, like, talk to as many people as you can, and stay outside. It don't matter if you ain't even performing. Go show support. Like, you want them to come support you, like, this is how it starts. We support everybody. We support each other. We go to shows that we don't perform at, whatever. I've been to all female artist shows where it's a whole female showcase, but it's support, you know. That support, it's free. All you gotta do is come out and show up.
Do you feel like people support you more now than they did before?
A lot more strangers support me than some of these friends, you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a lot easier to turn a client to a friend than turn a friend to a client.
Ooh, that's bars right there. That should have been one of the gems.
On me.
That's what's up. Is there anything else that you want the audience to know?
Man, just go find my music, and I appreciate all the love. I appreciate anybody who tuned in and listened. Again, my name is Av3rage, Av3rage. I appreciate the time, Deleah, and thank you very much.